Okay, let's continue this adventure. Okay, so I guess we just slept, so we have to eat. And let's eat the goblin breakfast and jumbo dog. Melee damage. Stone pizza. Let's eat the pizza and eat the pie. Then ghost bear, melee damage, maximum HP. Okay, I can't bring that. Okay. Increase your maximum HP by 10. I can't drink that. Range punch. Maximum HP. Blood. Melee damage. Ginger beer. Okay. Then let's what can I get for I guess HP what can I guess ranch punch and can drink one more, or I can eat one more. Lower, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's insert. Can I insert in? Okay, I have 423 XP. I need to increase. I guess I can increase some moxie and just done automatic spell next. Now I can go and go to the cutting cemetery. I'm skipping this. I guess it was let's just back and then let's language. Okay. Okay, let's see anything else. So we were checking out this circus, but I wanted to check whether there was any mail. How catcher running? More random encounters with government. I'd like to send a postcard. Okay. I would like to complete this game. So first I had to go to the circus. I want to see what okay, so now I can go into the circus. Down groceries, arm guns for my ticket to use. Okay, here's my ticket. I can go inside now. These benches must have been for the audience. The same as the ground that was guarding the area. I didn't know. Can't go through the take a seat and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there is a crash of cymbals and a clown runs in from the backstage and jumps up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clowns' colorful clothing, his is relatively simple black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with a thin red heart printed on the shoulders. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black moustache and thin goatee. Snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt top. Doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus ride show. I hope you have been enjoying the attraction and distractions of our little traveling carnival. Now it's time for our star performance and main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for me, Barnaby Bob. They applaud. Much obliged. You're far too kind. Why I haven't even shown you anything. The laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. Knife glitters as it spins, catches it and flips it in the air again. This time catching and balancing it on its point and on the tip of one finger. He rolls and falls. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp. Clap. He pulls two more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife judina. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4 and then his hat is added into the mix. Putting slightly through the cascade of knives without single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of them, allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground before catching his spoon. Okay. Yes, so now for the grand finale, I need a volunteer. Okay. Step onto the stage. Couple of a clown hall, a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 wide. When they stand it up vertically behind you and they stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it, slightly above waist level, and a lot of legroom. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands in the holes. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. You don't want that today. Okay? Everything's under control. My control. You know, Josephine, you got a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you are the sharpest. However, I bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. Pupils narrow to vertical slit as he grins at you, doing rows of pointed yellow sharp teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart of the shoulder in the head is drawn with an arrow through it and the word mom. It doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp takes you on. Barney Bob strolled to the other end of the agent turns to face him. Now, don't you worry. This will all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again and gives it a few twirls and flips. And he hurls at you. Thunk. The knife itself will be within your ear. A hair's breadth away from your left ear. Stare him down. Another knife appears in the moment. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of a cliche perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic. Take a deep breath. 2 for 2, what do you say, Josephine? You go for one more? Go. I advise you to watch closely Josephine Walker since you are the only one of us. Watch closely. Crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. Knife spins in his hand, this time either because of the adrenaline or because he is actually moving slow. See the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way that nothing he did before. Directly at your right eye. Don't move. Shows at the last possible moment with a good shake from the force. Well now, ain't she a good sport fellow and brave target as I've ever. Take a bow. And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. As he hands you the cushion, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, girl." Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as he climbs down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. What? I got another year's supply. I guess we had to do this previously. We got the dynamite another way. By killing the goblins, I guess. This little trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. Examine. The wagon is old but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads Barnaby Bob, confirming your suspicions. Peek in the window. Knock on the door politely. Come on in. Okay, enter. You open the door and walk into Barnaby's office. Looks up from his desk, surprised to see you. Hey, here I thought I made myself perfectly clear the last time we met, and yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You're either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish. Well, both I might hazard guess. I've got some questions and I need answer. And you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd have vanished you off the face of the earth for what little you already know. Shit that, but I can't just leave the situation unresolved. What curiosity the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me. Go ahead and ask your question, but Bayman, I already gave you a warning. Who are you? I'm Barnaby Bob. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You are wasting my time and you have precious little. What are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter. Well, now I had you pegged as a clever one. Why don't you tell me? You are here because of the cows? Or else you got a brain rattling around in that skull of yours after all, girl. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them. Why? I don't disappoint me now that you have impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you have been fighting since time out of mind ups and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Don't you want to know what the hell was going on? You don't know? Dear, oh dear, I have gone and said something I probably should have. Missy, shouldn't have. Missy, you are treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. I hope you are thanking your lucky star that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. Can hear those gears clicking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call a brain mousse. Now it's my turn to ask a question. Are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Make it good, Josephine Walker, make it good, because you got one chance at this. I have friends in high places. You need me. It would be a waste of your time. You have already wasted so much of my time. I think I can spare it more, but it is rare that I get to have such a diverting conversation. I'm going to be merciful. I will allow you to leave here standing on your own two legs. You will not be returning. If I ever see your face again, girl, I will nail it to my wall and put you. First for the guard crown and his eyes in escort you back. Face down in the outside the stage entrance. So, but I can't go again. Oh, I need. I need 30 moxie. What do I have? 21. Okay. So now I just leave. It's okay. Okay, I guess this was just another way to get the dynamite. We got dynamite 52. That's a little disappointing. Just one stick per week. I guess I got a lot of dynamite. Okay, so that's done. There used to be a train here. Grab a rock for Dr. Morton. Interesting rock. I think I had. Where was it? There was somewhere else where we were. Curious Corpse. Yeah, I think there was a box here. Box. There was a place. Not the buffalo pile. Where was it? Oh. There was a place where what is silver word? We need some nails. Stop Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? Josephine. Nice. Do you want to play with me? Let's go. Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party. Surely. The game is almost over. Mary did such a great job. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you to the secret room? No, what is it? Peanut butter. Water. Okay. As you approach the grey marker, the hair on the back of the next finger. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to you. Picture the picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. This makes me married. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? They'll know. Know what? What happened? What I did? Give me the picture. Give it to me. Okay, here you go. Hold the photograph out towards the grey marker and disintegrate in your hand. Okay. What it should be. Whispered peanut butter. Atop this sinister looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. Okay. Chocolate. We can finish our tea. Sure, why not? Carefully pour the blood from the goblet to the ocean ground. Grace leaps out of the toddler, slapping menacingly, trying to dance the house eventually. She is soon. She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the mountains. It's probably funny. This box used to have a haunted doll in it, but it felt her some children's blood. When she said, she got up and ran away. There was some place to... What was it? Communicate, no. Battlefield Lounge, next one, Madness, no. Not seeing clearly. Daddy dog. Not Christmas. Yes, I can buy mannequin. Shaggy dog. What's inside? Okay, so this is this desert house. Then let's check the quest items. Cannon loading for Egypt's earliest compass. Northwest. Tablet of blood. Place to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person, sprinkle them with stardust. West Coast. Oh yes. This was it. Okay. Why is it cancelled? What is favorite one? Nothing special about it, apart from the fact that it is in the file in the data house. If it is not, way heavier than it looks. You can't build it out. Pick it up. Can you pick it up? No, pick it up. Let's do it. It is our liquidation. Yes. We can't pick up. Yes, so now go to Dr. Morton's house. What is this? Some random drilling machine seems to have taken a real beating. This doesn't seem natural. What do you mean? A fancy high-tech electric light. Don't these new lamp things usually need to be plugged in? Don't these new lamps things usually need to be plugged into something? Yes, but I modified these to run on ambient archanogeologist radiation. You can see how they work more reliably the closer they are to that. Understand this. Yes, I understand. In this vanity has been replaced with some kind of solvent. It's a bed made of stone, a bedrock. Easily committed. Dining table, but now it's just flat horizontal filing cabinet. This rock is clearly something special. Some weird looking boots on the front in the store. Hey Josie, what's up with those boots? Invention I lost interest in. What do they do? It's supposed to make you run really fast, but I couldn't get any significant boost out of it. It's a close though. Yeah? Sure, just gotta hook these wire up to spring, twist this flying bobs around. Be clever. Well, I'm still not interested. You can keep them for now. Okay. Spice food. I have right now. Speed, maximum speed, armor. Dr. Morton. Hi, Josephine. Did you find any interesting rock? Yes. You handle the rock. Well, now this is quite a nice chunk of granite. Where did you find it? A big rock monster attacked some railroad guys. I was helping out, like a huge man-shaped boulder pile, a really angry one. A full-on anthropomorphosite, amazing. They're quite rare. I've never seen a living one in person. I suppose they were forced to destroy it though, yeah? Well, it was violent and there were a lot of people around, sorry. It's a shame, but that's the usual, no worries. Anything else you need? Yes, actually, I found an interesting exotite node in the cave nearby. I couldn't shift the thing. You proven yourself the resourceful type. Think you can collect it for me? Old cave, sure thing. Told me Josie. Sure thing, Josie. Okay. Let's go to the old cave. Weird looking rock. You're almost identity. So this is almost certainly the rock Dr. Morton needs. Rachel. Darts and wheels or need to take a sample from the rock. Not sure but overpowered. Gear rock sample. Okay. What? What is this? Okay, let's go back. Ghost card. Any luck getting the rock sample? Yep. Set it over on the workbench. She carefully examines the stone through a crystal lens and tapping on it with a little engaged silver hammer. This is just the stuff I'm looking for, and if my readings on the resonance frequencies are correct, sitting right on top of a prime vein of research material, rather a very similar looking exotite boulder outside the houses. Very neat. Just one little problem, which is that the second-hand drilling rig I bought didn't come with any actual drill bits. That is pretty much my experience. Can you buy one somewhere? Can't you buy one somewhere? I could mail order one, sure, then I'd have to wait a couple of months for it to arrive. Or I could have an adventure acquaintance of mine check out an abandoned mining site. It sounds like much. Okay, I'm on it. Yeah, so he's dealing with this dry washer is caged in the wash and dry. Here you go. Steel silver crystal. Okay. The workings are too rusty to work easily. Until the oil can be developed now, then the rusty bulb you will see gold line. Let's see what's down. The switch has a long since rusted away to uselessness. Dynamite something match. Common doodle spirals are available. Effectively infinite amount of sarsaparilla. No says, dear Jeff, but called up north to deepest dell. I already see soon. Deepest dell. Drilling machine like the one Dr. Morton bought. Grab the nail. High-tech drilling. What's in there? Okay. Fly. Can I not? Nonsense just again. Yes, I said. Okay. Go to Dr. Morton house. Over the drill bit. Yeah. A little bit of surface rust, but if my calculations are right, this should do just fine for our purposes. Come on, let's look it up right now. Follow up. I'm down. Morton quarry. Dr. Morton seems extremely excited to be here. See, there's a fast, crazy fast. Geez, you got light setup in here already, everything. Well, while you were out running errands for me, I didn't have much to do except plan this out. Into fight an anthropomorphosite. Not part of my plan though. What you? The angry stone fellow over there. To examine one close. Getting mashed into a pulp would probably hurt my chances of getting tender. I'll see what I can do. This thing is bristling with arcane power. Fight them. That is it. 500. The tunnel is conveniently 80% in astrology. That's good. Wow, this looks dangerous. How much speed? tools. Dr. Morton seems extremely excited to be here. Isn't it incredible? This will definitely get me to the history books. At least get my research paper to an important archaeogeology journal. More. I'll be giving you an assistant credit when I publish, of course. I'd like to give you most of the grand money under the limit about it. Maybe subscribe something and maybe you could wear it as a hat. Maximum easy. This is close enough. The things will be able to close. Thing is twisting with artists. Vote unnecessary. I'll go there later. The partner. Hello, customer. Hello, welcome to Master Gerald's jewelry shop. Are you Master Gerald? Master Gerald is back there with Wobbling. I'm his assistant and translator. Wobbling Jewelsmith. You betting your bitches, Missy, and not forgetting it. He says that's right, the finest jeweler in the territory. What do you know? I don't see anything on display though. If you bring in a sufficiently valuable gemstone, craft it into here's what I'll go with. Strange silvery crystal. Master Gerald takes your silvery crystal, cuts and polishes it, sets it in a fine ring for you. Okay. Have you brought any gemstone? Nothing. This is a goblin's bread maybe. Your eyebrows plucking. Jack Party. 11 mysticality, okay. Can I do something? Okay, no, nothing here. I can bring the views, I guess. Fort unnecessary. Let's go to the custard stand. Let's go wipe out. Then poison. Thirty poison. Theory of a poison. You don't have any glue? Just to wipe a skin. Fine custard. Howdy there, welcome to the last stand, custard stand. I'm custardman stand. When I make custard, like only custardman stand can care to try some. Tell me about the stand. Not much to tell, just a plain honest custard stand selling plain honest custard. It's the last one, like the last one before we get to Frisco. Last one in the whole territory, like the last one in the whole world so far as I know. Auntie sure it is in the first. The first one was also mine, it was further up north. Whole dang operation was a wasp stand and all. Give me them sweet custards. This is Moxie, Mysticality. I guess let's sell these. Sell. Vanilla. Then for me to blow this. It's time for me to blow this custard stand. Why? in the test time. What unnecessary. Let's check request item. Cannon loading for ejects. Cannon, where are all cannons? What reason? Start from the top. Let's go to not called them. How do I? There was a cannon, right? This is a bank. I can't load these comments. Where was it traveling? What reason? Look closely inside your cabin. Range finder to the, but you can't see any. Okay. Guess the only thing that is left is let's go to Wasco comedy shop. You know any ranches? This one Olive Gardens instead. Olive Gardens. Okay. I don't know any ranches of this one. Specifically, but if I had to guess, I'd say this one out that way. If you think I'm following up on a guess like that. There's a good land out there that way, and there's plenty of houses. It's covered. New map location. Okay. Howdy. Vasco Sharpness and Indian comedies again. Are you here for real thigh slapping good time? Alright, hit me. We saw a skeleton walks into a bar and the bartender says, wait, it's a horse, not a skeleton, sorry. After that, bartender asks the horse, why is your face so long, buddy? Okay. No. Funny, haha. You need anything? Alright, a guy walks into a bar and the bartender says, sorry, we don't serve goblins here. Oh wait, I forgot to mention the guy is a goblin. Near the end. That's it? Okay, hit me. Here's a good one. Take my wife, please. Please, seriously? Wanna? Where is your wife? Real life. Anyway, I just flew in from Canada, which is weird, right? Because people can't fly, except for in balloons or gliders, I guess. We won't have actual airplanes for at least another couple of decades anyway. Vasco takes a bow. No, another one. Vasco, you are really bad at this. But no, I'm not. You're bad at it. The stuff you do, dumb things probably. Come on, let me tell you another one. Okay, alright. So guy walks into a bar and he asks for a beer and a mop. What's the mop for? Because I am a skeleton. What? No. Take another one. Boy, it was really cold yesterday. Supposed to ask me how cold it was. That's his olive garden. The path is blocked by a large moose, although somewhat related to cows. Moose are not evil. They just jerks. Most of the animal kingdom. They are also quite large. This one is just sort of staring at you and doesn't seem inclined to move. Move the moose. Okay. What is it? Howdy. Olive garden. Nice garden you got there, olive. Thanks, looks delicious. Don't grow them to eat, I just grow them. In fact, if you've got to know how, harvest anything you like. Thanks. I'm always happy to meet another cactus aficionado. You know, there's more than 2000 different breeds of cactus, all different shapes and sizes, and all different colors of flowers too. If you know what sort of cactus to look for, they'll help you survive out in the desert for quite a while too. They collect and store a lot of drinkable water in several varieties. Bare edible fruit. Fascinating. That's even before we get into the medical uses. You know, if you sterilize cactus spines over hot coals, you can use them for sutures. Although you will have to be careful because there's a couple breeds whose spines are actually venomous. You know, that's Sugrago cactuses. Okay. People probably think of me as a weird cactus lady that lives outside. You know, if you love cactuses so much, why would you marry one? I'll tell you what, I should probably positively marry a cactus if I could find one that wanted to marry me. Okay. I don't know. If you love cactuses, I would absolutely positively marry a cactus if I could find one that wanted to marry me. Oh, so we can talk to cactus then. I have just found the girl for you, Will. Do you mean it? She's a cactus loving lady named of Olive Garden. She's a real peach. And he hitches a ride to the next passing. Godspeed. Okay. See you later. There was something here. Anything in the post office? That is maybe 2 lots. Olive Garden. Dealers Company. Moonshine Store. ये jar of moonshine. It's still for turning moon into moonshine. Fire moon bricks. This is your made from real moon. Let's go to Olive. I'm still figuring out the whole hugging thing. Wonder if I could find some puncture-proof coveralls. Geez, okay, bye. Okay. Look for weak extras. Gives you 2 action points. Nothing there, nothing there. Both unnecessary. Let's check that out. Get a try to go there. Don't have to use it. Both unnecessary. Somebody arranged the cannons haphazardly and then left them out in the road. A harried looking young woman in military outfit darts in front of the door as they enter. Oh no, I can't getting any more of those misfits in the jerk over. You can either swear to me that you are halfway competent, like even a quarter, that you'll help sort out this crew of no hopers, or you can turn right back around and march them in. Or I'll help. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come on, I'm Captain Harriet Davenport. Okay, what's the problem, Cap? Problems. Welcome to Camp Fubar. All the army's idiots and rejects are sent. They're out on the way. I've had it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Help these morons figure out their malfunctions so they can muster out of there and deal with me. Can you give me some details? You need to talk to them individually for more information. The brief is we got a scout who's blind as bat, a cook who can't figure out. You make a corned beef hash on toast, a guy who can't load and fire a cannon without blowing it. He's shooting backwards, a guy who somehow, and I can't for the life of me figure it out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse. And a kid who was sent here because he can't figure out how to tie a bow tie. And just to put the icing on the cake, we have infinite goblins living. Storage that. Shit. Begin a sword. Well, you're not just whistling Dixie. Just look around them. Bow tie, private bow tie, can't still tie a bow tie. 10-4, I'll take care of it. Howdy, they call me private bow legs. You seem uncomfortable. You ain't kidding. Look at my legs. They're bent so far out I can't hardly touch both knees at once. Walking hurts like a Dickens. Inside keeps you from riding horse. Yep, they're too wide. Horse slips right between them. I think I could ride a mule though. What with them being a tad low to the ground? Where would you get a mule? There's a place up north that rents them out. But I can't get